You've seen the clips, a shaky, terrifying point-of-view shot plunging down an impossible track, making extreme railways look like a chaotic drop into the abyss. Visiting these remote tracks requires a massive investment of time and money. A wrong choice here wastes a significant travel budget on an experience you weren't actually prepared for. Here, every extreme track forces a trade-off. You are deliberately swapping personal comfort for a very particular kind of thrill, view, or historical insight. This comparison table shows the stakes. On the left is a baseline commuter train, highly regulated and secure. On the right, we've categorized these global tracks by their primary threat: active threat, extreme altitude, and historical. As we fill in the data, look past the top-line danger. We're tracking the engineering safety margins and the specific traveler mindset required to handle the ride. Success depends on knowing which specific type of danger you are physically and psychologically prepared to handle. To plot options, we'll use a risk matrix tracking environmental volatility on the y-axis and psychological vertigo on the x-axis. In the top left quadrant, profile A, the unpredictables. High volatility, lower vertigo. Here we place the Mekong Market and Aso Manami route. At the Mekong Market in Thailand, the train operates within a packed vegetable market. Space is so tight, the engine clears stalls by a mere 1 foot, forcing vendors to pull back their goods as wheels roll past. Japan's Aso Manami route presents a different exposure. The track crosses narrow, open-sided iron bridges, where a single driver error could send the train off the rails. The primary danger here is environmental. The track skirts Mount Aso, an active volcano, exposing passengers to raw, uncontainable geothermal activity. Booking Profile A means treating safety guarantees for unfiltered immersion. If nature or human error acts up, there is no safety net. Now look at the bottom right quadrant, Profile B. These routes have lower volatility but maximum psychological friction. This includes the train to the clouds, Devil's Nose, and the Jakarta-Bandung line. Argentina's train to the clouds reaches 4,225 meters, navigating 29 bridges and 21 tunnels. This skeletal viaduct supports the train over a massive desert drop. The risk is mitigated by the railway department, which conducts intense daily inspections of every inch of track at this altitude. In Ecuador, the Devil's Nose uses a series of multi-level zigzags carved into a sheer cliff face to descend the mountainside. Hundreds of workers died during its construction. Today, the sharp switchbacks create a constant sensation that the train could slip from the rails at any moment. Modern high-speed rail also utilizes this vertigo. The Jakarta-Bandung line suspends bullet trains on elevated concrete viaducts high above the jungle floor. Traveling at high speeds on these unfenced viaducts creates a 3-hour roller coaster sensation. Profile B routes are technically secure. Engineering manages the risk, but the journey demands you trade solid ground for prolonged psychological vertigo. Finally, our chart shows Profile C, the sobering journeys. These tracks balance environmental threats with heavy psychological weight. The Thailand-Burma Death Railway stretches 415 kilometers through punishing terrain. The horror of its origins led to its complete closure in 1947. Construction cost over 90,000 lives. Riding through these rock cuts today carries an eerie, heavy atmosphere, directly linked to that history. India's Pamban Bridge offers a different kind of isolation. This 2-kilometer metal structure carries the train directly over the open ocean to reach the island. Cyclonic winds and sea waves often crash against the slow-moving train. Passengers are suspended above raging water, creating an intense sense of claustrophobia. Profile C requires a specific traveler mindset. You are enduring weather delays and atmospheric dread to gain a profound historical and cultural context. This decision tree helps align your risk tolerance with your desired payoff. If you want unique bragging rights and are willing to accept unmitigated natural risks, follow the top branch toward Aso Manami and the Mekong Market. For breathtaking heights supported by masterclass engineering and daily inspections, choose the Train to the Clouds or the Devil's Nose. If you seek deep cultural context and can endure extreme isolation over water or remote jungles, take the bottom branch to the Death Railway or Pamban Bridge.
Viral media simplifies these locations into a single danger category. Smart travelers understand exactly which experience they are buying. Assess the actual type of danger, match it to your personal risk tolerance, and step aboard with your eyes wide open.